Alexa, can you play my favorites?
All right, playing your most played songs.
Oh, shit. What's up, Mia? What's up, Maria? Sunset. Welcome in. I'm just gonna give it a moment for a few more people to get in here. What's up, Libra? We're gonna talk, first of all, welcome in. This is the Wednesday Alchemical live stream. Alexa, volume 2. Alexa, volume 1. What was I saying? The Alchemical live stream on Wednesday, where we talk a little bit about the Wheel of the Year and how you can really learn how to incorporate change into your life through alchemy. What up, Merlin? What's up, King? Melissa? So today, and for those that have been following me for a while, you know this year I've dedicated to the medicine wheel, the alchemical live streams, aka the circle of life, depending on, you know, what culture, where you want, what you want to call it. And do keep in mind there are many different cultures, and all of them have different kind of takes, different symbolism, but essentially, at least from my research, what I've found, they all fit in this very perfect space, right? They all have their perfection, and they're all very alike, even though, you know, there may be some differentiations. Oh my god. So today, and I've been working a lot with this. I've been working with this book for several years right now, but I wanted to share. Good morning. I wanted to share this book with you guys just because I've been working with it for several years, like I said, and I always come back to it, and there's always something more that I can learn. And yeah, it's just been really an invaluable tool for me. So today's reflection is just real short. It's the alchemical reflection on calcination. And the quote is, "Its father is the sun," from the Emerald Tablet. And the calcination associations are the black phase. The element is fire. The metal is lead. The planet is Saturn. The symbols are king, soul, wolf, the red lion, the phoenix, the starry salamander, and the crow. And the dream imagery that goes along with this reflection are skulls, funeral pyres, or is it fires? P-Y-R-E-S. I think that's pronounced fires. Funeral? I think it's pronounced fires. Dragons, deserts, fevers, earthquakes, avalanches, forest fires. And the calcination associations in this reflection are adapted from the Emerald Tablet, Alchemy for Personal Transformation. And again, this is just real short. It's literally like a page and a half. So, and then we'll talk about it a little bit, and then maybe we'll do some candle magic, pull out this thing. Gosh, my words today, what the hell? We'll see. All right, so let's get into it. Calcination is the first stage in the alchemical process of transformation. Chemically, it involves the intense heating of a material being worked on in order to drive out any water and impurities, so that all that's left is this fine, dry powder. And the term has its roots in the Latin word meaning calx, C-A-L-X, meaning lime, in reference to the remaining white fine powder. And literally, it's the reduction of earth into ash through the application of fire. Psychologically, We experience calcination during those times in our life when we feel like everything's fallen apart. Extreme change causes us to question those elements in our life that we thought maybe were kind of solid, right? Loss in the form of like sudden unemployment, divorce, or even death can precipitate the experience of calcination. It's a time of upheaval, confusion that can often be accompanied by emotions of anger, of fear. In the journey from attachment to the material world to embracing a life that acknowledges the input and the influence of spirit, calcination is imperative, uncomfortable though it might be. Technically, it's during these times that we literally burn off the heaviness of adapted personality in order to reveal the soul. If we've gone through much of our lives gaining a sense from the elements that are external, losing these elements causes a crisis of identity. For example, if my sense of who I am and my importance comes from my job, who am I if I lose my job? Right? From a psychological perspective, calcination addresses the attachment to the unhealthy ego, or the revelation of the illusion of the persona or false self that we may have become accustomed to presenting to the world. We create these false selves as a way to become accustomed to presenting to the world. We create these false selves as a way of protecting ourselves from judgment, from rejection, from shame. These are the same roles that were created out of an unhealthy family of origin environment, which we talked about last week. If you missed last week's, it was really a beautiful reflection on the unhealthy and healthy family systems, and the alchemical reflection of the birth, from birth to 3 years old. It is on my YouTube channel if you'd like to check that out. Let's see, where were we? Okay, it says, but created from a place of fear and uncertainty, these are not reflections of the best or the truth of us, right? They're shame-based and thus soul-limiting. Calcination can be experienced as a dark night of the soul, lonely, frightening times when we feel like we've lost our way and we don't really know where to turn. From a human perspective, we do everything we can to avoid the circumstances presented in calcination. We hold on to jobs that feel soul-crushing, right? We hang on to relationships that feel empty or worse, abusive. We neglect our bodies, feelings, and yet ignoring the physical effects. Yeah, because oftentimes, when we stay stuck in these limiting things, in relationships that are toxic, or jobs we can't stand, etc., it has effect on our body, right? We literally manifest dis-ease. We resist change even if it's towards the positive, because that change can set off a series of questions that'll have us look at some uncomfortable places, right? If not this, then what? But it's often been said that the divine does work in mysterious ways, and it's our purpose in this life to step into our full potential and our truth. Spirit does not intend for us to remain small, uncertain, and unafraid. Calcination, though far from comfortable, is the divine's faith in us. It's the reminder that we're both spirit and human. It's a call for us to remember essence. Thus, from the perspective of spiritual growth, it's a significant moment. It's the moment when we become open to possibility that there's far more to life than offered in the material world. It's a moment when we're faced with the limitations of an unhealthy ego and the potential of a soulful life. There's a rich, vibrant, nourishing inner world waiting to be discovered, one that aligns us with authenticity and self. And then the next stage, disillusion, starts us truly on the way. And disillusion is when it's exactly as it sounds, we dissolve. We dissolve that which has been standing in our way or that which has been holding us back. So through this process of alchemy, through this process of, and really what it is listening to your soul, right? Listening to yourself, and, you know, taking your power back by releasing the shit that just no longer serves you, right? Releasing that which has been holding you back or abusive. And there's just a few reflections here. If anybody wants to grab a notebook, if you're a journal keeper, these are little journal prompts. And again, I'll be posting this on my YouTube. If you want to come back to it anytime, you can. If you want to get to my YouTube, you just click my name and then you click the little Instagram logo, Hey Tiffany, and my YouTube channel will pop up. All right, so the alchemical reflection for January 11th is, have you had times of feeling you don't know who you are? January 12th, reflect upon a time in your life when you felt lost and uncertain. January 13th, what do you consider the most important elements or aspects in your life? January 14th, if you've experienced depression, what has helped to lift the heaviness? January 15th, what qualities do you most dislike or reject within yourself? January 16th, what gives you comfort in troubled times? And January 17th is, what do you consider your greatest strength? And I always talk about this, how we can, like, literally by identifying our strengths and our weaknesses, we can grow our strengths and we can dissolve our weaknesses. So it's really good to list these things, to journal. If you're not already, please, you know, if you feel called. And then next week we'll talk about the root chakra. I'm curious though, those that are in here, what have you released for your soul? Isn't this filtered bomb? I just love it. What have you released for your soul? I know that we have been releasing, for me, and I know everybody's a little different, but for me, ever since I had my awakening in 2017, it seems like it's slowing down a little now because I've pretty much let go of everything. But it's definitely been a process. I'll tell you this, I don't regret letting go of any of the shit I let go of. That's for damn sure. We won't get into all that, but all right, you guys, let's get some readings. Should we do, what do you guys think? Should we do a bad marriage? I'm trying to figure out if I need to release someone or wait. Definitely a time of confusion for me. Yeah, well, don't fight yourself. And you can always ask Spirit, like, you know, dear Spirit, tell me what it is I need to know. Make it really clear for me so that I know the path that is for my soul, you know. And also just maybe reflecting on, you know, if it's loving, right? Is this situation loving, or does it bring me tension? Because if it brings you tension into your physical body often, I mean, no job or relationship is going to be absolutely perfect, right? Don't get me wrong, but there's a difference between a loving relationship and one that's made in toxicity. And if you hold on to the toxicity, you literally probably in fight all the time, which is literally that resonance that causes disease, that causes elements in our physical body. Wish, I don't understand. Price what? Thank you guys for putting those beautiful hearts on the screen. I know I want him and love him, but he doesn't know if I'm what he wants. So if we're thinking of this in a alchemical reflection, it's as above, so below. So if you are attracting relationships that make you feel low self-worth or make you like second guess yourself, make you feel like you're not lovable, then those are the aspects you should move towards, right? You should move towards feeling more worthy. You should move towards, you know, whatever you need to do to bring more self-love, more self-worth into your life. Yeah, I feel like that's a lesson for you to, it feels like a portal almost of opportunity to step into higher self. That's what it feels like. Thank you for sharing the live, Tiff. So let's get a collective reading, and then if you guys have any cool questions like for the collective, I'll bust out the pendulum. First, let's light a candle. I busted out the blue candle today. Blue is healing. It is clarity. It's associated with water and also with air. So when we think of water, it's our emotional body, and air, our ability to think and communicate clearly. So what I usually do for those that are new, and just create a couple symbols on it, and then a couple words. So what thoughts come to mind of intentions that you guys would like to hold in this space when lighting this candle? I always like to set a couple intentions. Shit, I gotta this. All right. Oh, OMG. Jesus is my, Jesus is my relationship with Tammy over. I'll get some cards for you guys in just a minute. Okay, let's light the candle. Let's do the collective, and then if you stick around, then there's not that many people in here, so I should be able to get everybody. Money, abundance. So we just did the we can do abundance, and this can be abundance of whatever it is, right? Abundance of love, perhaps abundance of mental health, abundance just feeling good, like overall. And you guys always keep in mind, the universe only knows abundance. It's us that puts our own blocks in place. Abundance. And then I'm gonna put a couple, if you guys have any more, I can do a couple more. It's Ashlyn said, Tiffany, you and I are on the same page. It's interesting how this works, and I always set the intention beforehand that everybody that's meant to be here will find their way here, and whether it's, you know, here on the live or later on the replay, it doesn't matter. Time's not really linear, but everybody that's meant to be here will find their way and receive some kind of message that will help them in their day-to-day. You know. But again, Ashlyn, ask for clarity. Yeah, and we'll write it here. Perfect. Clarity. You know, and it's so interesting how this works up. Like, literally, I was in the same type situation not too long ago. I won't mention any names, but I had one of my exes like trying to come back, you know, and I was unsure for a minute there. Like it had seemed like maybe he was trying to change, you know, things were looking, you know, maybe a little hopeful. And then I asked for clarity. So be careful when you ask for clarity, because it might not be what you want to hear. But it's what you need to hear is what will come through. It's so interesting that day I asked for clarity, and the next day he ended up putting a letter in my garbage, and so I found it, and it was just like all of these really horrible things that he like thought about me. Like he didn't see me for, you know, as somebody who's out here like trying to like live their life purpose and help others and heal. Instead, he got offended. He gets offended because I'm focusing on me, you know, and so the clarity came through this letter, and like the realization, like, shit, I never want to be with somebody who doesn't see me and who thinks so low of me. So all that just to say, when you ask for clarity, it will come. Clarity. It'll definitely come. As long as you're asking, and this works in with anything, anytime you want answers or you want resources or tools, just ask. And if you ask from a place of a pure heart, like really wanting to know, it will always come. And it'll come in beautiful, like very magical ways. It's yeah, I mean, that's a really hurtful situation to be in. And you know, what's coming to mind is when you just do you, you know, when you just work on bettering yourself, you become even more magnetic, even more attractive. But you know, sometimes, you know, and I have the feeling that it's his shit, you know, it's his shit, his unhealed shit, that it's not your shit. So don't allow it to be, right? You get to choose how you respond to every situation. Oh, I almost forgot my symbol. So just, I pray that you don't allow him to affect you in a negative way. Alright, I'm going to put the power symbol and the distance healing symbol on here as well. Alexa, volume 3. I feel like this song is for you, Ashlyn. It's Erica Mason. Alexa, what's the name of this song?
Good afternoon, Devin. This is Do It Anyway by
Do It Anyway. Or any Erica Mason song. I feel like that's one of my go-tos when I'm dealing with that type of shit. Oh, where's my lighter? Oh, I see it. Alright, any more words that you guys wanted to add? Alexa, volume 2. Oh, I'm so glad. It's always my intention. Alright guys, so we got clarity and abundance and healing going in. Alexa, volume 1. Alright guys, so before we light the candle, let's just get into the vibratory state of that which we are intending. And I always like to just do this in a very simple way. And so you can just allow your eyes to close just for a moment. You can tune into your breathing. And the first state that I invite you to pull up is the state of gratitude. And to do this, you can think of a time when you were grateful. You can think of someone that you're grateful for. You can just repeat thank you over and over, just to really pull up that vibration of gratitude. And just allow us to get into this state of abundance, of fullness, of completion, of having everything that we need and then some to give. Maybe you want to imagine your bank account with lots of zeros at the end. Or maybe you just want to pull up a feeling of gratitude, of accomplishment, of success. The next state we're going to pull up is the state of clarity. And the visual that I'm getting with this is seeing clouds in the sky, in the bright blue sky, and then just watching them dissipate, watching as the sky clears, seeing it as an opening, new neural pathway being formed. And I want you to take this state and put this beautiful color blue. Just allow this blue to encompass your aura. Allow it to, on the next breath, vibrate out. So just increasing your Merkaba, your aura, this energy of gratitude and abundance and clarity, and allow it to expand across your home or wherever you are. And allow it to expand across your town or your city while staying in this beautiful state of abundance, of gratitude. And allow it to vibrate out and expand even bigger across your state or province. And then across your country. And allow that blue to expand across your continent. And finally across the entire world, touching all of the collective with healing and intention and growth. And so it is. All right, guys, let's come back. Let's check out this collective reading. Oh, I have frosting on me. I had a cinnamon roll before this. It was so sweet. Hey, Becca, Tansy. Thank you for sharing. All right, so let's tap into the collective energy. Just go ahead and tap the screen to tap into this collective. Take a deep breath. Messages or insights for the collective. What messages or insights for this collective, please? Yeah, they just keep pulling me back to calcination. Now, what's coming to mind is the forests and how they're replenished with fire. How even like the farmers, they will burn the ground in a certain area to make it become more fertile. So it's the clearing away that allows. And the first card that we have come out is the Six of Cups. So there's something familiar here. Somebody could be remembering happy memories, some nostalgic energy. I'm also pulling on, and this has been coming up since when, like equinox, of these repressed emotions or emotions from the past or past lifetimes, even memories that are surfacing in this very multi-dimensional, non-linear way for us to heal. And the second card, we have number 5, the Hierophant. It's the energy of the unexpected. The Hierophant comes usually when there's some kind of spiritual lesson. Then we have the Queen of Swords. There's that clarity. It's coming. So what I'm getting for someone is there's a need to have the experiences that you've had so that you can understand things in the way that you do now. I'm hearing there's a need to take your power back. The Queen of Swords knows how to have boundaries. She's a very clear-minded energy, and she's able to see things from many different perspectives as well. It's an energy also of independence and of communication, direct communication. You get the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups comes out when there's a choice that needs to be made. And with it, we got the Three of Cups. So there's 4 cups out here right now. 3 cups out here right now. So cups are the emotional space, right? And the thing with the Seven of Cups is, yes, there's a choice that needs to be made, but look, there's opportunities. There's options, okay? So it's like, which path, which option are you going to pick that leads to celebration, that leads to happiness, that leads to more of, and I'm picking up like soul tribe, other like-minded individuals. Yeah, I feel like this is breaking through the old way of thinking, the old structure systems, and we're seeing this play out macro to the micro. Okay, we're seeing it play out as old systems are going to continue to be done away with as we shine lights and we continue to shine lights in the darkness, in the dark areas. They just keep saying, time to take your power back. Like I'm trying to come back to the cards, and they're adamant about this. It's time to take your power back. We got look, this is literally, look, the sword, the wand, I'm sorry, not the sword, the wand is literally, it's your magic, it's your power, it's your fire, it's your essence. And look at this. I have goosebumps too. It's a gift from God. It's literally a gift. This is about your willpower and the new opportunities that are to come. It's inspiration, listening to the signs, the synchronicities, movement forward into new love. How beautiful. So what they're saying is when you settle for less, when you settle for less than what you deserve, then the universe sees it, and it's like, that's all she thinks she deserves, or he thinks that he deserves. That's all we're gonna give him. And when you can say, no, fuck that, I deserve more. I'm not willing to settle for this bullshit that I know I don't deserve. I'm not willing to settle for that. I'm worth more than that. And when you take your power back in this way, and yes, there are new beginnings, new love, or something that you will definitely love. Yes, of course you deserve to be chosen. You are chosen. You're here. You know, I think it's a chance, an opportunity for you to take your power back, for you to realize your worth, and to utilize your will and to step in. Like, this is literally you being in control of your destiny, you going in the direction of that which soothes your soul. No longer, you know, this Queen of Swords, she knows what she wants. She knows she's worthy. Okay. Yeah. All right. So this imagery has been really on the forefront the past few weeks, and it's the imagery of the angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other. That's literally what this is right here. Okay, we got the Lovers and the devil, and on the bottom we got the Five of Cups. So this is disappointment, maybe a little regret. Yeah, okay. So I know I told this story not too long ago, but it's short and it's really, I think it's just really good for the soul. It's the story of the two wolves. It's a Native American story. And so there's a grandfather and a grandson, and the grandfather is telling the grandson, son, we have two wolves that live within us. And one of them is dark, evil, full of destruction, toxicity. And the other one is full of light and love and healing, alignment. And the grandson said, well, grandfather, which one of them wins? Which one of them succeeds? And he says, grandson, whichever one you feed, right? So what are you focused on? What are you feeding? Which direction are you giving your power to? Which direction are you giving your energy to? Is it to this energy of disappointment, of loss, of regret? Or are you choosing to take your power back, demand respect, and step into this role of leadership that's what you are? All of these cards point to, these aren't little energies. These are big ass energies. Somebody needs to stop playing small. There could be some, the Emperor coming out, there could be some father, something to be healed with the paternal energies of the father. This could be causing this. Because really what's been coming out is this is a lot of like ancestral, so I believe in reincarnation, and I believe this because I've been shown, right? I've been shown many different lifetimes, and it's so interesting how you'll be given information for those that are the observer and open and receptive. You'll be given information, for example, in a past life regression of exactly what it is in this lifetime that you're dealing with right now. You'll be shown something that will help you in this lifetime. So pay attention to the patterns here. Pay attention to, I feel like this is ancestral. So you can, if you feel like this is you can just command it right now. Command some ancestral healing. And you honestly don't even need to know exactly what it is to command this healing. But drop your karma. Drop your ancestral karma around this. Look at this. He's got the Ankh in his hand. He's literally commanding respect, healing, leadership. He's associated with Aries, which is the south, the first. It's the first zodiac. The 4 represents stability. 5 represents change. This is a new beginning or an opportunity for a new beginning. Just pay attention to where are you focusing on healing yourself? Are you focusing on building yourself up? Are you focusing on, purpose? Or are you stuck? And if you're one that's saying, I'm a little stuck over here, it's okay. It's okay. You can always pull, we have the present moment for a reason. You can always choose to pull back your energy and to move in this new direction, right? This is a preparation to move in a new direction. And there might be some conflict involved, but I feel like there's a choice here. Some may need to communicate. Some may need to get something off their chest. Others might just be not even wasting their time. I feel like what this is saying is it's time for you to really to work on you, because there's some deception here, and I think you're seeing right through it. And as long as you pay attention to your intuition and follow, don't fight yourself, because look what's coming. This is celebration. This could be home, marriage, some kind of big celebration. And this is also gifts. This is psychic gifts, creative expansion, intuitive messages. It's because you're not fighting yourself. When you fight yourself, meaning when you fight your intuition, like, I know I shouldn't, right? I know this isn't coming from a place of love. You know, when you stop fighting yourself, this is what you step into. You step into your gifts. You step into celebration. And you start attracting to you that healed persona, right? You start attracting to you more people, places, and things that are of your, right? Because we're literally magnetic beings. So the vibration that you emulate the majority of the time is that which you're attracting to you. My left hand's itching. Money. Oh, yeah, I mean, that I feel you. But look where we're headed to. We're headed to emotional stability. We're headed to more healthy relationships. We're headed into, I just feel like there's some major gifts that want to expand for this collective. All of these cups out here, remember, cups is emotion. Like, there's so many cups out here. I think, like, most of the cups are out here right now. So this is about building your emotion and letting go of the people, places, and things that just are on some sneaky shit. They're not coming from a place of love. And I feel like this is a test of faith. I feel like it's a test of your own power. What are you going to settle for? Are you going to settle for less? Or are you going to step into this opportunity of, this is, it's beautiful. It's something new that feels very creative. It feels very inspired. It feels powerful. It feels really powerful. Some of you guys may be building a business this year, or like really increasing your money this year as well. It comes through working hard though, right? You're gonna have to work on your healing, and then the rest is it's gonna just fall right in place. Beautiful. Look what's coming. So don't settle, you guys. Don't settle. Don't settle. When you step into your worth, look at what comes. This is good luck. This is good karma, good fortune, wish fulfillment, positivity, optimism. This is God. The Sun card always reminds me of God, right? The Sun is our source of energy. Beautiful. You're a natural born leader. It's time for you to make a big choice here. All right. Okay, I don't want to... Oh, we only have 3 people in here, so let me know if you want a card, and I'll get you a card real quick before I jump off, so I need to end it so that I can upload it if it's too long, right? But I can definitely... Let me know if you want a card real quick before I get off here. I just am so in love with this. All right, Tiffany, go ahead and take a deep breath for me, Tiff. You got the Justice card with the Ace of Swords. This is clarity and truth and justice. This is the law of cause and effect as well. It's showing you, it's as, like I was saying, it's as above, so below. So The more that you work on getting your mind in a clear space, meditation, yoga, you know, anything that stills your mind and brings you into a place of receptivity, of openness, of still surrender, is really going to benefit you at this time. Because I just feel like, Tiffany, you're really manifesting at a high rate right now. Continue to work on your self-love because it will pay off long term. Yeah, this is breakthrough energy. I love it. It's clarity. This is clarity doubled. It's literally clarity doubled, right? Both of these energies speak to clarity. Beautiful. Yeah, you could really create some abundance as well. The Queen of Pentacles is a practical provider. She knows how to create wealth. She knows how to create abundance. Manifesting magic. All right, if nobody else wants a card, I'm gonna get up off of here. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. It's absolutely free. It takes like 2 seconds. I've been really working on growing that over there. I got a lot of really dope content. Over there I do weekly energy updates as well as monthly zodiac readings. I have also just clairvoyant messages, intuitive messages, all kinds of good stuff. There's a 28-day mental detox over there playlist. There's also a 7-day mental detox if anyone feels so called. I also do have this subscriber program here on TikTok. If you would like to support my work here, it's $5.99. Hey, Mr. Pat. So thank you guys for hanging out. It's my pleasure to share this sacred space with you guys. It's always an honor. I'll probably be on tomorrow and doing some readings. So make sure you're following me. See you guys then. Love you guys.